Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are watching some more Civ 6. We are closing in on the, 4/5 point of our series. So yeah, anyways, Congo has still been leading the pack. We have Nubia in a close second, and then it was a surprise Japanese taking third place. And is the autoplay actually going? It says autoplay is active. It seems like the game's still loading in. It is a day after the video I recorded yesterday, only because I only really felt like recording one video last night, so I'm recording this one, and then tomorrow is going to be my big bulk recording day. Do have quite a bit of freaking exciting news that happened today that I can't talk about till probably next week, but just know next week there'll probably be a channel update, and I strongly encourage everyone to actually watch it. Usually I don't get that many people actually watching my channel updates, but I encourage you guys to watch it because it's going to be big things for the channel. It's definitely going to change quite a bit for the channel, so I'm excited about it. What wonder is this? The Hermitage. Okay, cool. So anyways, what are we hoping for at this point in the game? Number one, I'm hoping either Japan or Rome actually declares war on someone and actually fights in a war. You know, instead of, hey, we declare war on the Congo and we're not going to do anything with it. I actually want to see someone actually go to war. That would be great. Number two, it would be cool if Nubia actually fought the Congo, only because, well, we do have the Australian invasion of the Congo, which I think is absolutely hilarious. It doesn't look like they're actually going to be able to take a city, if I have to be honest. Well, no, freaking 64 garrison strength here against the catapult. That's like, yeah, no, they just got wrecked. Their catapult's gone, and they have like one knight. So yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen. Man, I really wanted someone to actually take them on. I think Indonesia may still be at war with the Congo, probably because like everyone's at war with the Congo right now. What is this, by the way? Nubia, Brussels, Marsh, Antiquity Site. Huh? Does that look different than normal? I guess not. It looked different to me for whatever reason. Maybe because it's on the swamp. Oh, we have the eye camera on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Also, one thing I should note is I am waiting for a phone call. Not related to the positive news, but I am waiting for a phone call, so I may have to put a quick pause in it. It might be a little awkward because I don't know how to pause the game. I mean, I suppose I can actually stop the autoplay, but it still takes a little bit for the autoplay to actually stop. In fact, we're gonna go ahead and stop it for now, just because I kind of want to take a quick look at who's at war. I don't think the Aztecs are at war with anyone. Man, I really feel like America needs to freaking buff up here and go after someone. Yeah, England, I think, it looks like England actually pieced out the Congo, which is a little disappointing. Did you really just move all your troops over here? Or are these extra ones? Huh. Well, alright, there you go. It's not like that's really going to do much of anything. We do have the Aztecs. They do have a frigate down here, so yeah. Let's go, Aztecs, I believe. You can totally declare war on the Congo. Okay, can I click on you guys? I can click on you guys. Alright, first thing I want to take a look at is I want to take a look at England, if we can find Victoria. She was at the bottom. And she is at war with the Congo still. Good to know. All right. As for the Aztecs, were they at war with anyone at this point? They're at war with the Cheyenne, but the only way that's going to happen is a migration war. Is China and Russia still fighting? Nah, they pieced out, and Russia actually is okay with them, so we should see how that one went. Rome only has war against the Congo, which is a very disappointing turn of events. Nubia is at war with Japan and the Philippines and Russia. Yeah, none of those really matter. I need you to declare war on freaking Congo, man. You're only at war with the Congo. You are not at war with anyone. Japan is only at war with Congo and Nubia. So, yeah, for the most part, this is all pretty disappointing turn events. How did the China thing go? So they ended up not taking Issyk, but they did take Pazarik. Yeah. I guess that's fine. Freaking China, man. They're always so disappointing. Because it's like, hey, they declared war. This is going to be awesome and most excellent. And then they just kind of don't do anything. They did start the Great Wall up here. That looks pretty freaking cool. And then they have like 2 sections down there, which is, yeah. Russia, I mean, here's the thing. Ultimately, Russia's actually doing pretty good. Because both of these cities came from the Scythian Empire, so they are a little bit bigger than they were before. But they're kind of landlocked pretty terribly right now. What would be interesting is to see Persia. That might be fun. Congo made peace with Japan. But to see Persia and Russia actually go to war, I think that might be interesting. I really do want to see Macedon, you know, declare war on someone at some point in this game, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, declare war on someone that they can actually fight. I also love Germany. Germany's just been, like, consistent. Like, they have the same 4 cities that they've had this entire game. I think they've been at war, like, twice. And they're actually, Macedon, they're actually in there. Somehow they got a knight in there. That knight's not going to live for long, but congratulations. I wonder how you got a knight in there. Is Greece like you? Or did Rome like you and you just came up that way? I have no idea, actually. Now, the funny thing is Germany actually has some pretty low-tier units, but they were able to kill them off by, you know, almost sacrificing their units. So good job, Macedon. Way to, you know, distract them, Alexander. Freaking Alexander. So we do have war down here. Now, this could actually really backfire for us if the Congo actually takes over Hull, because they're just going to take a bigger lead then. Hull is a pretty decent sized city, so I actually think this would give them quite a few points. But once again, we're getting to the point where the city strength is significantly higher than these units. And I mean, is anyone rolling with anything higher than a catapult for artillery at this point? And I would think the answer is no, because I have not seen anything other than artillery at this point. Or sorry, catapults. I would love to actually see artillery. Japan, if anyone has anything, I would think it's you. No, catapults, man. Across the freaking board. And the thing is, like, catapults don't do that much damage. What are they, like 36 or something, if I remember correctly? Probably not, but, I mean, if they're somewhere around 36, they're not going to do crap to these cities. So, over here, that is interesting. Why does America have this many troops right here? I wonder if they're about to declare war on Navajo. But then why are they not protecting here? I don't know. It's a good question. I also feel like they're about to declare war on Toronto. I wish it was going to happen, but I doubt it will. Now, we still have to worry about the Caribbean. No one has come and taken it yet. Mexico is actually bringing up a bunch of troops up here. It would be interesting to see them declare war on La Venta. They also don't have any troops down here to fight Brazil, so, I mean, it's unlikely Brazil's going to declare war because Brazil has, like, no troops right now. They're all down here. So, unfortunately, I kind of feel like we're just at a big stalemate right now. Like, who is the hope? Who's going to be the hope of the game to actually make this interesting? And it was Australia, but, you know, their attack force kind of got beaten back pretty badly. Their evasion force, because mostly they're using crossbowmen. If they had musketmen at this point, I could see this happening. You know, musketmen and knights, I could see it happening. But here's the thing, Congo is pretty high in tech. But Congo's not even using high tier units. Well, Congo doesn't have any units. Whoa, what? What? Where are you going? You're not fighting Russia or Rome. Wait, it's under siege. They're actually fighting! Come on, let's do this, Rome! Let's go, let's go, let's go. I believe. No, you need to shift all your troops down here. Now, the problem is they might actually not be able to get their troops in here. Actually, that's probably what's happening right now. Because Carthage probably doesn't like them, and they don't want to piss them off. Although they're getting through France right now, so come through France. Come on. Do it, I believe. Like, Meridia, what is this? Actually, what city is this? What? Mediolalium? I have no idea. I've never seen that city before. But anyways, it's kind of an interesting city because it has Nubia right here, it has France right here, and it had Congo down here, and it's kind of like, hey, who wants to poke the sleeping bear? Apparently Congo was like, let's go. So, here's the funny thing. If Rome is actually able to kill those troops, Congo doesn't really have many troops left. They got like one guy in their actual territory right now. Australia, let's freaking do this, man. Come on. Japan, let's do this. Someone, come kill them. So, Congo has, man, Congo's freaking rolling with pikemen right here. You're not going to take a 48 power city with pikemen. Maybe with the cavalry. Maybe. But it's also a pretty defensible city as well. However, the Roman legions, I wonder what their legions are compared to the cavalry. We might have to actually auto-stop this real quick and just take a quick glance at the combat strength difference between these units. Over here, we do have the Oracle. Yeah, we knew that. That was Spain. I love this city. Looks really freaking cool. I love the France architecture. I don't think I've really seen it much because I never played as France. It seems to be a little different. Nah, it's the same as England. But I never really played as England either, so might be interesting Is Germany the same? Maybe? Yeah, Germany's the same. So it's kind of like the European powers, probably the Western European powers. I'm assuming Russia probably has a different artwork. Yeah, they might actually be pretty much the same. Yeah, so I guess Europe has like its own artwork style. And then I'm assuming, yeah, Macedon has a Greek style, which, you know, Greek, and then Greek. Although Roman's technically Roman architecture, but they're all using the same style, so there you go. That would be Greek architecture, would it not? Did Roman use Rome? No, because Rome used Roman in architecture. But I mean, they're pretty similar, right? I'm speaking out my butt right now. I don't know that much about architecture. Civics. Okay, so first and foremost, we want to see how strong is cavalry. Melodinium? Oh yeah, we knew about that one. Cavalry. What? What? Am I spelling cavalry wrong? See, cavalry. Blah. I'm stupid. So it has a 62 melee strength. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot stronger than the Legion. Legion's gonna be like 30 something, I'm sure. 40. So yeah, they're in a bit of an awkward situation. The thing is, they have pikemen though too, which isn't gonna be that helpful, right? Pikemen are 40 something, 41. So the pikemen are slightly stronger than the Legion. They are an era ahead. But the thing is, they're still rolling with catapults, which I think are 30 if I was correct, right? 35. So, I think Rome should be okay. Because I feel like it's late enough that really bringing catapults isn't going to help you. Now the question is, are they going to actually bring their freaking troops in here to help defend the land? If not, they maybe... Nah, see, they're running quickly out of troops. Now, what's interesting is they're going to be really, really, really weak. We should have taken a look at the score to see who's leading. I think Australia might have pieced out Congo because they're sitting on border with each other and they're not doing much of anything. We do have a bunch of random Indonesian troops floating around, but they're not really doing anything. Up here in India, they have a nice little territory, but they are also not doing anything. China is kind of chilling. Khmer is also chilling. Khmer doesn't even have that many troops, which is kind of disappointing. Japan is once again just sitting here with all of these freaking troops and not doing anything. I really don't like that. How goes the Inca War? Sorry, the Aztec War. Not really doing much of anything. See, I kind of feel like we're at this place in the game where it's like no one's doing much of anything. Like, we'll get an occasional war declaration, but no one's actually going and declaring war, so... Yeah, it's like in that case, can I just put it on, like, triple speed and just sit here and sim it to the end of the game? Which I don't think I can actually speed up the turns at all. See, the funny thing about this is, you know, when you start off, like, the turns are going boom, 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 but now it's, like, taking, like, 10 minutes per turn just because there's so many freaking units, even though they're not really moving their units at all. So I think if we do this again with the Rise and Fall civilizations, I may just only use the Rise and Fall civilizations just so we can keep the turns going a little bit quicker. Now, usually if you're going to sim the game yourself, you just kind of, like, sim it and then, like, go to sleep and wake up in the morning. Well, how many episodes are we at right now? It's like 8 or 9. So the series is going to be a little bit longer than I anticipated, mostly because I forgot the turns are going to get significantly longer as you progress through the game. But hey, yeah, there you go. Okay, so North Korea, Rome made peace with Congo. That is so disappointing. And that might have actually been a very beneficial treaty for Congo because Rome was surrounded and sieged down. Now, Carthage is actually fighting someone. Who are they fighting? Congo, maybe? Yeah, they might actually be fighting Congo. I don't think they're fighting Rome. So really, it comes down to Nubia at this point. Nubia, I need you to declare war. You don't have a war right now with Samaria. So if you would have finished off Samaria, that'd be really good. Arabia surprisingly has quite a few troops as well. And look at, they have musketmen. Who else is rolling with this many musketmen? They might actually be one of the strongest militaries right now. Huh. There you go. They've just been kind of sitting there this entire game, and now they're like, let's go. And they could probably take down Samaria if they wanted. Samaria is not that strong, and look at their units. They have a couple pikemen, but most of them are crossbowmen, which, you know, and then they still have war cards. We're freaking rolling around with musketmen over here in Samaria. They might actually be friendly with Samaria, though, because they are in their territory. So, we would be intrigued to see them fight against Congo and or Nubia. Whoa, where did all the Roman troops go? I feel like they lost some troops. I feel like this was a lot thicker, full of Roman troops before. Now, I know they lost some troops down there, but they didn't lose that many troops. They're not fighting anyone else, are they? No, and they liked Germany, so they're not at war with Germany. Norway is still being Norway up here. Kind of chilling, kind of hanging out. I don't think you're fighting. Doesn't look like you're fighting, even though you did just level up your berserker. As for England... Oh, interesting. Norway actually settled next to England up here in Greenland. Cheyenne does have some troops, and it looks like they're trying to settle again, but they're still kind of not doing much of anything. Over here, the Navajo. I love the Navajo territory. I mean, it's California, which is cool, but it just seems like a really interesting territory to live in. Going back to, like, we asked this question a few episodes ago, like, where would we want to live? I think at that point I said Congo. I think I said, like, maybe Mubambi. That might be pretty cool. I don't know. I may have to actually come over here to California. Navajo seems pretty freaking secure, man. And then, like, kind of, like, live over here on the West Coast, live by the Pacific Ocean. I think this would be pretty freaking awesome, man. Some pretty nice territory over here. You do have to worry about the Aztecs, but, you know, they're pretty kind of whatever. Also, along the same lines, Japan. Like, seriously. Japan's super strong right now, so living anywhere, Japan might be really good. Simply because no one's going to mess with you. Ooh, they're building a wonder. What are you building? Oxford University. I think someone else is actually beating you on that. I don't remember who at this point. But I'm pretty sure I remember seeing someone else building that. So Russia is okay. Congo made peace with Germany. So Congo's actually piecing people out. So we're going to actually try stopping the automation. There we go. And someone may have actually passed them then, since everyone's actually piecing them out. They may no longer be in first place, but we'll have to see. I'm also intrigued to see what happened with Rome. I feel like they lost some units. Perhaps they merged units together, but don't they have a different icon when they're an army? It's been a long time since I actually made an army in this game. You know what's interesting? Up here in Bristol is freaking uranium. That's kind of hilarious. Okay. You know what's really funny about this? So we're playing as Macedon. They have 1 horse and 1 iron. That's pretty terrible. Okay, let's take a look at world rankings. Science, we got Congo. Culture's Congo. Domination is America. Religious is Navajo. As for the actual freaking forces, let's pop over here real quick so I can get it. Catherine has 1,300, 600, 3,200. Japan has 32 freaking hundred combat strength, man. Oh, that's ridiculous. 2,200 for Victoria. 1,600 for Trajan. So Rome actually did fall quite a bit because they were at 2,000. And Arabia's actually at 14,000. So here's the funny thing. Victoria is actually in 2nd place. Huh. Why is that? I guess the ships? The caravels? I mean, she does have some random units floating around here. Okay, I can kind of see it. Maybe it's because she's so spread out, I can't actually really, like, see the bulk of her forces like you can over in Japan. As for score, what's going on over here? So Congo is still in 1st place. Nubia did catch up a little bit. They're only down by 18 now, where they were down by, like, 30 before. Mexico is still in striking distance, and then it's kind of rest of the pack. Like, Peter's kind of a little bit out of it. Now, we are actually technically 4/5 of the way through the game right now, so... we'll have to see how long it actually takes us to get through these last 4/5 of turns, however you want to say that. At this point, I still feel like Congo is going to win. I mean, they've been my pick from the get-go. I'm really hoping Mexico comes from behind. I think it would be interesting. I think Mexico, if they could declare war on the Aztecs, they could come up here and take on Teo. I think that would be really cool. And then I would love to see them actually declare war on Brazil and actually start taking some of Brazil's land. They also could have like all this land right here if they want to settle it. I mean, let's be honest, it's not great. There is oil here. There is... what resource is that? I can't see because the thing turned off. Oh, actually, I don't know it by the artwork. I need to see the actual pictures. So there are 2 different resources here and then 1 there, plus a bunch of crabs and fish. So there's not going to be a ton of production, but you would get quite a bit of food at least. Wow, man. San Luis, freaking 10 size, 12 size. Mexico City, 17. What's the biggest city in the world? That's actually a really good question right now. Mexico City's at 17. Did they have a wonder here making it bigger? They do have natural wonders, so that might be why. So 17 so far is the biggest that we've seen. None of these are bigger than 17. We do have a couple 16. These are all, none of these are 17. You lost your capital, so you're not going to be any bigger. 17 here, so Tessic is also at 17. Actually, Tessie is also at 17. So we have a tie right now for 17. 15, 11, 15. I may miss it. You guys may have to like correct me later, but I'm looking at multiple things at once, so excuses, yes, definitely. 19, Angkor Thom. However you actually say that. They are actually the largest city. Also, freaking cliffs here, dude, look beautiful. What's funny is we have an Apple TV, and it does a screensaver. I think one of the screensavers is for whatever this thing is, because this looks very familiar. Even though I know the artwork is probably a lot different than how it actually looks. But one of the backgrounds, the nature backgrounds, I think might be that one. So let's float around here in Europe real quick before we go into Africa. Ooh, Krakow is at 18 for Poland. And I know I'm butchering how you say that. I'm not really good with foreign pronunciations, if you guys don't know that already. I'm trying to get better, so if I'm butchering something, definitely let me know. I'm trying to get better at it, like especially with like Kyoto. Like I'm actually trying to say it like, you know, the Japanese say it, but sometimes I will say it like a, you know, American who doesn't really know better. So anywho, Rock Cadet is actually at 16, so that would actually be the 2nd largest city. So it looks like our 17th city over here in Khmer is actually the biggest. Oh, sorry, Poland is actually the biggest. And then another 16 down here. And what's funny is this isn't actually the capital, but they have so much farmland here. That's probably why. Why is this one? Oh, it's 18 now. Probably the farmland, right? Yeah, there's like no production here. I bet the production for this city is crap, though. It's just nice and flat. I mean, they would get a watermill there, which would help. But yeah, you do have a couple cattle, which is going to help. But for the most part, your production is going to be trash. Navajo made peace with Congo. Now, over here, the only reason I'm asking... Oh, actually, you're at 19 now. You just grew. You're bigger. Why are you farmland? Farmland, it looks like. Yeah, I'm really just kind of wondering, because there is that wonder that gives you 1 population, but the Great Zimbabwe, I hadn't seen it yet. We're probably a little too early in the game as well for the Great Zimbabwe. Military engineer is actually building something. All right. No one else has declared war, right? How's Congo doing with its wars? Is there anyone actually currently invading Congo? Invading Congo. Oh! Aztecs, dude, that is ambitious. That is massively ambitious. Mostly because, like, so you're going to settle right next to England declared war, Poland declared war, yeah. So you're going to settle right next to the biggest dude on the block. And he doesn't have the biggest army, but he is in first place. Okay, so the England war might actually amount to something this time. If England wants to bring the rest of its troops, Nubia finished a wonder. All right, let's see what wonder Nubia finished, if we can actually hover over and find it. We are probably going to miss it, but we can try glancing really quickly. Yeah, don't see it. I don't see it. I do not see it. Probably would be down here somewhere, I would think. Because it's larger cities. What's funny is these were both Egyptian cities right there. Thebes and Shadet. I do not see this wonder. Oh, right here, Great Zimbabwe. All right, there you go. I was actually wondering. So, Nubia actually built the Great Zimbabwe, which is kind of fitting. So, there you go. Now, can they win the war? Congo has a cavalry over here, which is stronger than all of England's troops, but England does have quite a few troops. Here's the thing, Congo has like no military strength right now. They are weak as heck. So if a Japan would come here and just declare war, they would wreck if they would actually bring their troops. And speaking of that, there are quite a few Japanese warriors floating around the Indian Ocean right now. I'm just going to throw that one out there. We might be seeing a war here. And Japan could really shake things up. I mean, if one of these cities like Mumbai or, you know, the capital were to fall, oh my gosh. Like, Nubia's probably going to easily take the lead then. But, I mean, I wouldn't put it behind Mexico to actually catch up still. They have a good chance. I hadn't been good at checking my comments this week just because I've been so busy. So I'm not really entirely sure what everyone's been thinking. I'm sure everyone's going with the one in first place, though. I mean, like, seriously, if you're going to pick one, you'd have to pick the first place one. If you're going to pick one that's not the first place one, that's what I'm kind of wondering. And I think Mexico would obviously be a obvious pick. Same thing with Nubia. So maybe we should ask this question. Besides the top three, who would you actually pick to win? Who do you think actually has a shot to win, if anyone? Clearly the answer is Egypt. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, right. Egypt just like freaking comes out of nowhere and starts taking over all Nubia's territory and just like, what? It would be interesting to actually like play this seed as like Egypt right now and actually just like start conquering everything. We are playing on, remember, easy difficulty, so we actually could probably win that. So let's take a quick look at score. So they are only 10 points up now on Nubia. They are actually falling. Nubia is actually catching up pretty quickly. Show details. Is it because of the wonders, I'm thinking? 5 wonders? No. Congo's actually leading because of its 10 wonders right now. They also have the civic boost. Great people 3. 42 great. What the freaking heck? 42 great people? What the heck? How? I mean, we got 30 here with Russia. What? How? Is that just points? Maybe that's points. Maybe this is how this works, is they're getting points for 42. Okay, let's add this up real quick. 225 plus 54 would be 279. Plus 42 would be 311, correct? I might be adding that up wrong. That would be, yeah, okay. Okay, so they're just getting 42 points from great people. They haven't gotten 42 great people. Good to know. Jeez, I was like, I didn't think there were 42 great people in the game. That makes more sense. So, they're only getting 10 points from wonders. So if this is teaching us anything, wonders don't give you a lot of points. It seems like they're giving you 5 points per. Yeah. So really, the larger your empire is really how you get a bigger score. Civics are pretty close, and then technology is pretty big. So if you're trying to win the score game, expand as much as you possibly can, and basically conquer people around you so you can get up there and score. I wanted to look at military really quick because I wanted to see where the freaking heck Congo was on this. I feel like they're pretty far behind at this point. Nubia is actually falling behind too. Congo might be way at the bottom, dude. Almost is. Congo is third to the last. So they are freaking weak, dude. They are ripe for the taking. Can someone freaking take them? That would be nice. Cheyenne. I love how, like, it looks like Aztec is declared war with Aztec. Where's Congo? Where are my Congo? There you are. Yo, click. I can't do it in that window. Why? Oh, that is terrible. By the way, freaking Rainbow Six Siege, I'm going to complain about this on this episode of a game that is completely different. Has the worst freaking UI ever, and I hate it. I'm going to complain about it in 1 second. All right. Any of you guys actually going to make a difference? Russia, Victoria, blah, blah, blah. No. All right, screw it. Let's go back. All right, let's autoplay. So, okay, here's the thing. With Rainbow Six Siege, at least on the Xbox, you have on top, and I should show a picture of you, but on top it's like play multiplayer or play whatever your last mode is, and it's highlighted blue, and you're like, oh, sweet. But the problem is, anytime you go to the Ubisoft Club and you come back from the Ubisoft Club, you're still hovered over the Ubisoft Club, which has a little white box around it because you're hovering over it. However, you have this big blue play multiplayer. So every time I come back from the Ubisoft Club, I hit A thinking that I'm hovering over play multiplayer, but it pulls up the Ubisoft Club again and it pisses me off. Sorry, I just had to get that out because this is seriously like, Siege has become my life. At least it was my life until Monster Hunter became my life. But anyways, it like annoyed the crap out of me, and like 60 hours later, I'm still clicking on the freaking Ubisoft Club 14 times, and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm so bad. Anyways, I should stop the activation and actually, you know, call this an episode. Everyone who's watching this video is like, what the actual heck is going on? He's talking about like Ubisoft and Rainbow Six Siege right now. But this is what happens when there's no freaking wars to talk about. I have to just bring up random topics about Brian's life and things that just grind my gears, you know, to steal a thing from Family Guy. Okay, well, we're gonna wrap this episode up here. I'm intrigued to see what your guys' pick are. Who's the trendy pick to win? You guys can't pick Congo, you can't pick Nubia, and you can't pick Mexico because they're the top 3. In that case, I would have to pick, wow, would I really freaking pick Japan? They're like 9th on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're 8th on the list. Would I really pick them at this point? Huh. I mean, I'm not picking Teddy because his military is crap at this point. But yeah, I would pick Japan. I don't think Japan could win. I actually feel like it might just be between these 3, and that's about it. I mean, you can see like Mexico is 40 points or 30 points up right now on the next player, so they are pulling away. Congo is 11 up, and then they're, man, it might just still be between Congo and Nubia. But anyways, I'd love to see what you guys are picking. If you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like, comment, and let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, come in, show your support. They're building big men over here. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.